Welcome, hello. We should be live at this point. Welcome everybody to another episode of the 2KU Radio Show. We are live once again. We got a good one here. This is the second half of the streams for today. Take a look at the top players for our teams. Maurice, Russ, Trey Justice, and Quentin Hackett are the top guys for Georgia Tech. They have a very explosive offense in Atlanta. They've taken on a very strong LSU team led by mainly their defensive core, or mainly their receiving core rather. But this should be a very offense-heavy matchup, and we're diving headfirst into the 2022 SEC Championship. Both teams riding this game 11-1. Georgia Tech's one loss was to LSU earlier this year. LSU would have been unbeaten entering this game, but they had a humiliating loss to end the year against Tulane. Number 7 LSU, number 9 Georgia Tech. Tonight we're about to find out if either of these teams have a shot in the national championship game. Oklahoma State lost, as did UConn. The only other unbeaten teams this season are Boise State and Illinois. And there's a great return down to the 40-yard line by Jay Mitchell. As here goes the main guy for this LSU team. He's not going to get anywhere. Rashad Robinson. Second and 7 at the 42-yard line. And he's stuffed. Big play by Georgia Tech's defense. Robinson throwing on a screen. Got room. Oh, what a hit. Jesse Crawford. Another big tool for LSU. But he's short, and Georgia Tech will get the ball. Tech in their home stadium for this. Not their home stadium, but their home city for this game. They're playing as the home team. This will bounce in the end zone for a touchback. And the Yellow Jackets looking to finally get revenge for that big loss to the Tigers. Here's Russ on the throw. There is the first down. Max Bonner. We've heard that this Georgia Tech team was going to change things up for this game, and they seem to have so far. Matt Muse bringing a completely different take onto this Georgia Tech offense, and it's been working in strides. This Trey Justice gets 3 yards. Justice, a Heisman Trophy nominee for the Yellow Jackets. A likely candidate for SEC Player of the Year. Russ. Plenty of time to throw it, and he will. Matt Mackey for a yard. With the last name Mackey as a tight end, you got to be good, and Mackey certainly is. Not a Mackey nominee this year, though. He's still got a long career ahead of him, though, so I expect great things. How about this handoff on the play? Trey Justice will get 4. And they will punt it. Ooh, kick taken to the 20, down to the 25-yard line. Jay Mitchell, the return man. Tech the slight favorites in this game. But LSU won prior, if you remember. Here's a throw. Caught. First down. Robinson finds Derek Briggs. First and 10. Here comes Crawford. 7-yard gain to the about the 49-yard line. It's really a battle between these two teams if you're trying to find the SEC's Player of the Year. Either Robinson or Crawford for LSU, or Justice or Russ for Georgia Tech. As there's a floater over to Richard Perry for the first down. Collins will get 6 on the play.
So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. The Yellow Jackets saw one of their key guys go down earlier. Looks like he might be able to get back in the action.
I didn't see who left the game, but as there's a big run for Robinson.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive that coaches love to see. Right now they're firing on all cylinders.
Handoff. James Collins will get 9.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
Methodical drive for the Tigers so far. Crawford is stopped.
It's third down. They're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
3rd and 2.
A little bit of happy feet.
And some false start
Get the call.
on Lane, most likely.
Well, here you're in the third down.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 now from their Georgia Tech, I'd say about the 17. Pressure coming, Robinson on a screen. And he's stopped. Crawford brought it down. And on will come the field goal unit for a chip shot field goal.
They'll try for 3 points. LSU is looking to go up by 3.
Kicks on the way, and he got it. So it's now 3-0 at the start of this game. We're about to end the first. It's a 22, 10 or 12 seconds to go. Braylon Thurman on the return.
We never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their mind. They just need to go out there and play.
Here's the handoff to Trey Justice, and he'll be swallowed in the backfield. Clock will run, and that will be the end of the first quarter. After one, LSU is up 3-0.
Find their rhythm in that first quarter. Low scoring and close right now. 3-0 LSU. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2.
Get weird on that play. Lawson will get 4. Third and 9. Here's the throw. Stumbling. Not enough for the first. And they'll punt it.
Awaits the snap.
Punts away. Taking to the 20, 25 to the 30. Gets to the 34.
Made a few guys miss on his way to a quality return. There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. LSU is up the field goal.
Here's the handoff to Jesse Crawford. Not enough for the first.
24-yard line. So it's second down.
Second inches. 4 minutes to go in the half. Quarterback keeper. He's got room past the midfield point as he gets hammered. Robinson, he'll keep it. Can he beat the tackler? He will get a gain.
From the 44-yard line. Second down.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Robinson in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw it. Here's the throw. In coverage, he gets it to Jay Mitchell. First down, Tigers.
From the 29-yard line. First down.
Oh, there's room for Crawford inside the 15.
They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive try by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Handoff.
He gets to about the 5.
Collins will get to the 5.
By the running back. It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker.
Second inches.
Has a 3-point lead.
On the pitch option play, they'll lose yardage. Defense read that like a book.
Here's the 8th play of the series. 5 guys will be out the pattern as they're in the
5 wide. And essentially third and goal. He'll keep it. He's into the end zone. No, he stopped. It'll still be first and goal.
first and goal from the 1. Looking to punch this one in.
LSU dominating in terms of offense. As there's the run to Crawford. Touchdown, Tigers. Kick is good.
So a 9-play, 67-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
Brad, that's one of those drives that can just tear you apart. It can really demoralize a defense when they drive the ball down the field, and a lot of the yards came on the ground.
He's to the 20. Makes it to the 22-yard line.
Braylon Thurman will get 25. And Georgia Tech's offense has to respond.
These two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it.
Hand off to the back. Stumbling his way for a 9-yard gain. Timeout Tech.
And was able to turn it into a 10-yard gain. Short yardage situation here. Second down and 1.
Russ will back up. He'll throw it short. First down and more to the 39. 1:54 to go in the first half. What the hell? The play happened again. That's what I was talking about last time. In the Boise State Oregon game, I have no idea what that play is. Center just runs it himself. Here's a deep bomb, first down to Brian House. Russ throwing this one deep. He's got a man. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Antonio Lawson puts the Jackets on board.
Great effort by the wide receiver. Not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
It was a pretty simple route, but they run it to perfection for the score. Here's the extra point.
4-play, 69-yard drive in only 36 seconds. And they are now within 3.
Georgia Tech, the kick. Excellent kick. He's to the 20.
Running with it.
And bring it down at the 20.
25 yards for Jay Mitchell.
Well, the defenses are flying around with the football, doing a good job. I think both offenses are making it a little easier because of their style of game plan. The offensive coordinator, take a few chances. Be willing to open it up and try to give your quarterback a chance to make a play.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. LSU holds a field goal lead.
Stepping back, throwing short. Can't tackle him. Got him that time, pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Just kind of lobs it up out of bounds. Throwing short. First down. Derek Briggs on the reception. And LSU, minute 13 to go, is moving the ball smoothly. Steps back. Throwing over the middle, incomplete.
You know, sometimes the toughest throws to make for a quarterback is when he has a wide receiver wide open, and everybody in the stands is saying, throw it, and you aim the football instead of just getting back in rhythm, stepping, and throwing.
The run play, and that's not going to go anywhere. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And once again, they'll come to the line trying to convert on 3rd down.
Robinson backing up. He'll throw short on a screen, and that won't go anywhere. Timeout, Tech. Patrick kicks it away. He's taking the 15. Got a block to about the 22-yard line. 30 seconds on the clock. Ryan Abrams with the 10-yard return.
A touchdown was the end result of their last drive as this offense moved the ball very well with their passing game.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receiver. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this.
Here's the handoff. Gets about a yard. They want to try to close the gap before halftime. But can they? Rocket over the middle to the 39. First and 10, Russ. With time, he'll throw the sideline, caught. Bonner steps out of bounds after a gain of 7. 5 seconds on the clock.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
Now what are we going to see before half? Russ with time. He'll heave it deep. Oh! Oh! He dropped it. Almost caught, almost picked, and almost caught. But it falls out of everyone's hands. It'll be 10-7 at the half. Goodbye. And Georgia Tech will receive at the second half. They'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
7-10 the score. Tech down 3. Handoff. 7-yard gain for Trey Justice. Quarterback keeper. And they'll lose a yard for it. Clint Mosley with the TFL. Crucial third down. Look out. Gets the throw off in time. Sheds a tackler. Sheds another. And he'll get inside the 45. Trey Justice. Have yourself a play. Hand off to Justice. I'll get 5. Don't forget to stay tuned. Up next is the Big Ten Championship game. Number 3, Illinois, taking on a previously unranked Michigan State. They rocketed into the rankings this week. They are now number 20. Throwing short. Has blockers, but he's not going to get to the first down. Marco Bennett with a 4-yard gain. And an insane week with a 2KU. As there's a run for Russ. He's got room to the 30. Pushes his way inside the 30. USC won last night. They beat Stanford. Virginia Tech won on a last-second bomb over North Carolina. Oklahoma State was upset by Colorado in double overtime. And UConn falls to Temple in a blowout. Hand off to Albert Thompson. Will get 6. So, whoever wins this game is not out of national title contention, not out of the conversation. Russ will just throw this one to the sideline. Caught! And that's enough for the first. I thought it was about to sail way ahead. But as I was saying, whoever wins this game, not out of the conversation. And there's a false start. What they would need, though, is they'd need Illinois to lose the next upcoming game. Boise State, Trey Justice with a strength half return to Boise State currently looks to be the best team and the most likely team to stay in the conversation for the national championship. They play Wyoming. Not an easy game, but for Boise, it should be manageable. The current favorites right now would be Boise State and Illinois to play for the title. That run goes nowhere. But don't write out USC, don't write out Virginia Tech, and don't write out the winner of this game, whether it be LSU or Georgia Tech. Here's the throw. Caught! It's enough for the first down to Brian House. You could also not even write out Oklahoma State. In spite of their loss to Colorado, they're a very productive team. So if everything plays in their favor, they might be able to slip in as a 2 instead of a 1. Thompson will get a 2-yard gain on that play. Thompson will get 4, pushing his way for yardage. And now it's 3rd and goal. Tech can practically smell the end zone at this point. Russ scrambling! He can't avoid the pressure and he's sacked. And they will have a... Ooh, and there's an injury. They lost Trey Justice. He'll be back soon. And now they're about to lose Maurice Russ. Tech to tie it. And it's good. It's a 10-10 ball game. Takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. A loss of 2 for Crawford. Robinson to throw. He's got a man. Pushed out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. Plenty of time. Throwing, incomplete. And it'll be a 3 and out, and they'll punt it. Russ, the lead guy for this Tech offense, out for the game with a concussion. Punts away. Gets about the 35. So in comes a new man for Tech. Play action. He'll keep it. That's Justin Parks, the backup for this GT team. Here's the keeper. And there's a first down and more. He's got room. He's got a blocker. He's gone. Sheds the tackler. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Welcome to the SEC Championship, Justin Parks on his second play. Over a 50-yard run. That almost looked like it was about to end inside the 5, but he sheds that last tackle and he puts 6 on the board, giving Georgia Tech the lead. LSU taking it 10 to the 21-yard line. Wesley Kelly with a return. Can this defense work out? There's the head coach for this team, Matt Muse. In his first season as a college coach, he had just retired a year prior from the NFL. He played his college ball at Florida. He was hired by this Georgia Tech team to be their new head coach, and immediately he's showing his football knowledge and his SEC football knowledge, and it's proving dividends as Georgia Tech having their best season since their last coach won them a national championship. And that's going to be the end of 3. Georgia Tech up 17-10 at the end of the third quarter. And the hometown Georgia crowd Loving to see Tech on top here. Handoff Crawford. 8-yard gain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
Handoff. He's stuffed. A loss of 2. Alex Stevenson with a TFL.
Awaits the snap.
Punt team is out.
He really got a hold of that one.
Taking the 20. Down to about the 32-yard line.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Georgia Tech is up by a touchdown.
Handoff. That won't go anywhere. Trey Justice back in the game after a minor injury.
From their own 30-yard line. It's 2nd down.
The handoff. A 9-yard gain for Justice. It'll be 3rd and 3. Here's the keeper. Parks can't weave his way around. It'll lose yardage. And they'll punt. Wise decision. You're up 7. And you're deep. Let the clock run as low as it'll go, under 3 minutes. Big punt. And it'll bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
They've been in a dogfight the entire ball game. Let's see what they can do with this final drive. They still have time here to be able to pull out and try to get a win.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, you're one play away from a very different ball game.
Crawford. That's a first down.
From their own 31-yard line. 1st down. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Gets out to about the 31.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 32-yard line. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. LSU with all 3 timeouts. Georgia Tech has all of theirs. Throwing short! Almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Good play by Wade to break it up.
And for the defense, if they get a stop, they've got a great opportunity to help put this football game away.
Throwing that one deep! He's inbounds at midfield. First down, Tigers. And this LSU team trying to capture their 2nd straight SEC championship. They won it last year in overtime over Florida. Keeper, option play. There's a first down. Throwing over the middle, caught by Neal. It'll be 7 yards on the gain. Robinson throwing. Caught. And there's a first down. Another throw to Brian Neal. Robinson now 12 for 16 on the day. Need a touchdown to tie. Throwing it short. It's caught, but it'll lose yardage. A loss of 3. Cole Hill with the catch. Anderson brings him down for the TFL. Only a minute remaining in this SEC championship game. Throwing it up there. Caught. Ooh, what a hit. He dropped it. It'll be 3rd and 13. 50 seconds on the clock. Handoff. Not enough. Timeout LSU. 46 seconds to go, and they're going for it. They just need to get to the 11 for a new set of downs. Robinson to throw. Robinson for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Wesley Kelly, the wideout, gets the catch. And this game is almost tied. The kick's away and good. We are now tied at 17. As I said, LSU won their last SEC championship in overtime. Can they do it again? Or can Georgia Tech end it now? I likely see this game going to overtime. Here's Parks. He'll keep it. First down. Tech with all 3 timeouts, 37 seconds on the clock. And the clock will tick. They're calling an audible. Here's the throw. Caught. Max Bonner will get 8. 2nd and 2 incoming. .30 seconds. Pressure coming. Throw incomplete. They're 3 for 7 on 3rd down. This is going to be the toughest 3rd down all game. And they need this. Parks over the middle. Caught. First down. Timeout Tech. He got just enough. They're going 5 wide. 24 seconds to go. Throwing. He's got it. First down. Timeout. 20 seconds to go. The game is tied. A field goal wins it. But does Tech have a miracle in them? Parks. He'll keep it. And he'll lose yardage. They're going to run the no huddle. They're going to try and win it. This is for the win. Parks throwing. He's got a man. First down. We're going to overtime. Trey Justice with the 27-yard reception. It's not enough. Tech wins the toss. They'll defend. Handoff Crawford, swallowed up in the backfield, but a gain of 3 on the play. Crawford. That is not Crawford. That's Rashad Robinson who throws it out, and it's caught. I believe it's by Michael Kelly. Robinson with time. He'll throw it. Receiver steps out of bounds. 2nd and goal. Gain of about 2 on the throw. It's at the 6-yard line. 5 wide. Robinson. He's got a man, but he can't round the corner. He'll be stopped. 3rd and goal. Neal with the reception. Third and goal. Robinson. He'll throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Why is it easier catch? I'm not playing. And the kick is good. Georgia Tech now, once again, trying to tie it. Throwing that one, he's got a man. 1st down inside the 10. And that won't get anything. Second and goal. Ball at about the 9-yard line. Hand off to Trey Justice. I'll get to the 5. Third and goal. They're in about the same position LSU just was in. Throwing. Has a man. Did he get in? No, he didn't. He'll be a yard short. Is that an injury? Oh, no. This is it. 4th and goal. Tech on the ropes. Pressured. He's sacked. Game over. The Tigers will remain perfect in Atlanta.
We'll see you next time.
24-17, the final in overtime from the SEC title game. And that wraps it from Atlanta, the SEC Championship. LSU will punch their ticket at least to the Sugar Bowl. that will wrap up the first game in our second half of this marathon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Up next is the Big Ten Championship. And we're back. Welcome, Danny. I did forget to ping. Well, you're the only one who's usually on the server, so welcome. We just finished the first game here, SEC title game. Score is on the ticker, so when it circles around, you can get that. I'll get the game on screen in a second. Alright. Big Ten championship game. Number 20, Michigan State. Number 3, Illinois. We're about to get things going here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Michigan State taking on Illinois for the Big Ten title game. Illinois wins the toss. They choose to defer. And Michigan State will start us off. The lead guy for this Michigan State Spartan team is Roosevelt McKenzie. Running back here, Jerome Fisher. Second and 7. Pressure coming, he'll throw. First down, Spartans.
Great look from the quarterback to find his receiver and make the quick throw for the new set of downs.
It was a great read by the quarterback there to take the snap and throw it quickly to get the first.
Running back, Roy Baker will get 2. There you have this. As Danny points out, these offenses are both tied for third best scoring in the Big Ten. Here's State throwing it over the middle. First down inside the 45. Andrew Schneider with the reception. Illinois with the best defense in the Big Ten. State is 4th. Michigan State had a bunch of stuff happen to get them where they are. Notre Dame slipped hard at the end of the year. Michigan lost to Ohio State. They beat Penn State. And that put the Spartans for the first time in the Big Ten championship. Roosevelt Wheeler will get 7. A loss of 4 for Fisher. This championship week, we're still looking for our national title teams. Oklahoma State lost earlier. Boise plays later tonight. Here's the keeper. He'll be short of the first and he'll slide. 3rd and 2 for Wheeler. Handoff. Stuffed. Tyler Shelton is credited with the TFL. And they're going to try a field goal. Kicks away, and it is good. Or under the 23. Here's the quarterback, Ken Parham.
He's a star quarterback. He seems to bring everything to the table. The crowd, I think, senses he's ready to have a big day. And when your star quarterback feels good playing at home and he gets off to a good start, some big things can happen.
Short throw to Greg Martin for a first down. Handoff, first down and more. Ooh, what a stiff arm. Daniel Washington with 12 on the play. Shot. Martin will get the first down. First down, Washington. It'll be 3rd and 2, pardon me. Parham with time. He'll throw it to the left. Intercepted! That's going the other way. Can he make it all the way? No, he's brought down at the 11. Harrison Matthews, the right outside linebacker, steals the easy first down pass. And puts Sparty in scoring position. Handoff, 3-yard game. Play action. Wheeler with plenty of time to the end zone. Off the post, incomplete.
From the 10-yard line, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 7. Quarterback's going to keep it. Touchdown, State. PAT's good.
It was a quick 3-play, 13-yard drive, and the result, 7 points. The score now, 10-0. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. This one's going to be down to the end zone.
Touchback. 33 seconds to go in the first.
And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
He's got a lot of time to forget about that last bit. He just got to stick to
Parham. He'll keep it. Stays on his feet to the 45. Parham. They'll run it again. Brought down for 6. Second and 4. Handoff. Washington will lose a yard. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Michigan State up 10-0. As here we are at the beginning of the second quarter. Can Illinois end a scoring drought? First down, throw to Greg Martin. Short throw on Parham to Mike Freund, the Mackey nominee. Did he go down? We'll have to check in. Parham will keep it. And slides for a gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. Keeper Parham sheds a tackle. It's enough for the first. He's going to run again. He's got room inside the 20-yard line. And a false start penalty on Allen.
You gotta be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty.
There's a throw. Ryan McCauley will get 9. It'll be 2nd and 6. 3:50 to go in the first half. Nothing on the run.
Never really had a shot. They were on him almost as soon as he took the handoff.
Reggie Miller with the TFL.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
Throwing that one. Caught. Not enough for the first. They'll be short 1.
But still not enough for the first. The offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on first.
They're going to review if he crossed the plane, I believe.
They have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
That's the worst camera angle to check. It's if the ball crossed. Again, not a great angle. Here's the angle we want. Ooh. Did it cross? No. He's short. It's not. They will call it 1st and goal. Football. 1st and goal. Handoff. He's got room. He's not enough, though. Aaron Kilpatrick will get 7. Handoff. Not enough. Again, stopped. Third and goal. And there's the touchdown for Aaron Kilpatrick.
It takes a lot of strength to run it when you're heading into a massive pile of bodies. Good job of holding on to it and getting it across the goal line.
The point after is good.
Converts the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 22. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Michigan State is up a field goal.
State throwing over the middle. First down. Wheeler finds Andrew Schneider.
That's a big gain there for the offense, and all that's doing is giving this quarterback more and more confidence.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 39.
There's a first down to the 50.
You like to see a team having success like this running the football. It can really open up things for the offense.
Michigan State trying to win their first Big Ten title and make it to their first Rose Bowl since 1994.
Gets to about the 47-yard line. Second down and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line.
There's the first down and more to the 30.
31-yard line.
Handoff.
He makes it out to
A gain of 1 for Fisher.
Michigan State's going to use their first time out of the half here. From the 30-yard line.
State will call a timeout.
Michigan State is up by 3.
Heaving this one up there, incomplete. Third 9. Third 9, he'll throw it. First down.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Handoff stuffed. Timeout State.
Exactly the type of play that good linebackers make on a regular basis. And if you can make enough of them in college, probably going to get a chance to play at the next level.
Second and goal. Rounding the corner. 3-yard gain for Fisher.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. 5 wide.
5 wide, third and goal. Pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
At the 16.
Chad Williams with the sack. For a second field goal of the day.
So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points.
State up 3. Here comes the field goal to put them up 6. And the kick is right down the middle.
Field goal is good. And it looks like they're ready for the kick.
Handoff won't go anywhere. Washington for a gain of 2, and that will be the end of the first half. We'll go to the locker rooms. 13-7, Michigan State on top. Barham throwing, caught. 12-yard gain for Chris Snyder. Handoff. Good run on the play. 20 yards of rushing for Daniel Washington today. Parham will run it himself for 12. Parham with time to throw. Throwing it up into coverage. Incomplete. Parham has to get rid of it quickly. He'll find Snyder for 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. Over the middle, 1st down. Greg Martin will get 10. Parham, a dart over the one-handed grab by Mike Freund. The Mackey nominee with a big play. Hand off to Washington, gobbled up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 2. He'll just get rid of it. 3rd and 12. Parham throwing, intercepted. Tom Robinson picks him off. Fisher will get 8. A loss of 2. The throw to Andrew Cannon. Wheeler running out of time. He'll just have to get rid of it. And it'll be 4th and 4, and they'll punt. Throwing short over the middle. McCauley will get 3. Parham will keep it and he'll lose yardage. Walter Holly brings him down. And the quarterback is out. Parham steps out. Halfback will get it. Washington loses 4. Ryan Anderson, that's his first pass of the day. In for the injured Freund. Or pardon me, the injured Parham. He'll be back soon, thankfully. Probably taken from the 10. So 20. So about the 24.
I think just the mindset of this football team, they need to be confident for that because it's easy to come in, be a bit intimidated, be a bit overwhelmed. They put that to the side, gone out and executed. I think the longer they stay in this game.
So here's 1st and 10. They're going 5 wide. Throws to the sideline. Caught. Jonathan Siegel will get 3. Over the middle, 1st down, Spartans. Lorenzo Reese with a 10-yard gain. They're going 5 wide. Throwing over the middle, caught. Gets to the 49. Throwing, caught. 1st down, Jonathan Siegel.
From the 36-yard line, it's 1st down.
And this defense for Illinois not showing up when it's needed. Fisher will get a yard. Option play, Wheeler keeps it. 1st down.
From the 26-yard line, 1st down.
Ooh, what a hit. Siegel will get 2. And that'll be the end of the 3rd.
Can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
And folks, it's neck and neck as we head
13-7 after 3. We got 1 more quarter to go.
Well, this final few minutes is going to determine this one. Tight ball game. Action set to start here in the 4th quarter. Michigan State with a 6-point lead.
Over the middle, caught. 1st down to the 5.
Around the 5-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll be looking for 6 points here.
And there's a touchdown, Spartans. And they're going to go for two.
They practiced that one a few times.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the two-point conversion.
Going for two. They'll heave it. Incomplete. They won't get it. 19-7 it remains.
On the line makes it a much tougher proposition.
Good job by McNeil getting a hand up. But now it's up for Illinois' offense to respond. They haven't done anything all day. 4:44 to go. And they'll start their own 20. Their own 20 or 25. There's the run for Washington. 7 yards on the play. Play action, Parham back in the game. The throw, first down to Martin. A 7-yard gain on the play for Daniel Washington into state territory. Throwing incomplete. Here's the throw. First down and more. 4:01 to go. Illinois is down 2 scores. 4-yard gain for the run to Washington. Play action. Parham finds a wide open man. First down. 3:39 to go. Kyle Williams got the reception. And nothing. The run hasn't worked. Why do they keep turning to it? It'll be 2nd and 12. Pressured. He's going to be sacked. Illinois, incomplete. And it'll be 4th and 20. And they got to go for it. 2:51 on the clock. Ball game, he's got room. Not enough. Three timeouts, 2:44 to go. Handoff. It was for 2nd and 6. They're letting the clock run. Brought down to the backfield for a loss. Timeout State. Or timeout Illinois. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Gets rid of it in time. That's about what you'd want for Illinois. Punts from his own end zone. Taken to the 30. To the 46. And now your offense just has to do something. It's been doing nothing all day. Parham, first down on the throw to Kyle Williams. We'll get 3-7 to go, or 7 away. Second down. Pressure. He'll throw it, and he'll get a yard. You got to keep going. 3rd and 6. Parham finds a man. First down. Clock's still ticking. Over a minute to go. And it's picked off. That's ball game. Does nobody want to win the national championship? And Michigan State's going to run out the clock and win their first Big Ten championship since 1994. They'll get maybe one more possession. Illinois had a chance and blew it completely. That is 3 out of the top 4. The only one who hasn't is Boise. They haven't played yet. Boise caps the night tonight. They play Wyoming. They have 11 seconds on the clock and 0 timeouts. They literally need the biggest miracle we've ever seen. Throwing over the middle, caught. They can't stop the clock. They're going to spike it. Why did you let that much time run out? You've lost the game. Michigan State's going to win their first Big Ten championship game and their first Big Ten title since 1994, regardless of the result of this play. He'll get the throw off, caught, and it's over. Ball game. I think at this rate, Oklahoma State's still playing in the national championship game. If every single major top 4 team has lost, Boise's the only one who hasn't lost because they haven't played yet. They play Wyoming. The best loss of any of the top 4 is Wyoming's loss, or not Wyoming's loss, is the loss that Oklahoma State had against Colorado. If all the top 4 lose, it's a national championship game between Oklahoma State and USC. But that's the Power 5. Because if we're talking the worst losses, which we'd have to end up comparing, a double overtime loss to Colorado is better than a 30-7 loss to USC. Or a blowout loss to Oregon. Pardon me, a 37 loss to Tulane. Or how UConn and Illinois both got blown out in their respective games. Virginia Tech is a maybe, but they also had a bad loss to Maryland. Let me take a look at the schedule. Yeah, up next is the Mountain West Championship. We'll get that ripped off right now. With all the chaos around them, Boise State looks like the only certainty we're going to have here. Heavy favorites over Wyoming. But can they get it done? Boise State, one of the best offense in the country, taking on Wyoming, a very scrappy team out of the other side of the Mountain West. TCU is likely locked into a BCS spot. And Boise State also may end up being a benefactor of everyone else around them losing. We're going to have a lot to talk about on the 2KU stream, for sure, on this week's 2K Weekly, coming to you on Tuesday. But right now, it's time for the Mountain West Championship. Boise State taking on Wyoming. Bronco is playing for much more than just the Mountain West title. They're playing for their first spot in a national championship and to be the only unbeaten team remaining in the country.
Just about set to kick off here, and it's not a home game for either of these teams. Let's head down to the coin toss now. It's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories.
had to very quickly switch it away. Second and inches for Wyoming. Sterling Reed, the QB for this team. Third and 3, a sack for a loss.
They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on third down.
The run, he'll be short of the first. Jeff Tremblay.
Gains around 3 yards on that draw play.
And they'll punt it on 4th and inches.
Bell deep to return. He puts it away, and it's a great kick. Bell, he's at the 21.
Javon Bell will get the run. Jabari Johnson, Heisman Trophy nominee. Big man on campus for the Broncos.
They've trusted all of his abilities. The big thing also is he avoids those silly little mistakes. He does not line up in the wrong position. He's not going to turn the wrong way.
Good run for Cameron Yates, the Davey O'Brien nominee for Boise.
He's really just a total package, very consistent, very reliable running back that this team utilizes.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Throwing over the middle, caught, first down. Boise State is the best defense in the country, or the best offense in the country, and the best defense in the conference. Yates with plenty of time, finds a man wide open. First down to James Smith.
From the 23-yard line. First down.
Oh, there's a great run by Johnson inside the 10 for Boise.
Let's see if any adjustments are made before their backs are really against the wall.
Handoff, a loss of 2.
Second down and goal. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Yeah. We have some more games for you tonight. As there's the throw to Peter Sparks for 7. Both of the top 2 scoring teams in the nation. Boise State and TCU, I think, are the top 2. And there's a touchdown. Peter Sparks and Boise, the tight end, puts it in first for the Broncos.
He certainly did, Brett. This guy's a big-time threat inside the 10-yard line because of his size. He can out-muscle defensive backs for the ball.
And the PAT is good. It'll be 7-0 Broncos.
Brett, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. But the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Since we got some time, Danny, if you'd like, I'm going to see if I can get on call.
Well, this is what their coach
See if you can join in here.
defense did their job. It's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. They'll bring it down at the 22.
I'm going to hop I'm going to hop in the call. Don't forget to join the Type A Joy 101 Discord for more updates and for everything involved with 2KU. As here's the throw. Brian Reed will step out of bounds. Sterling Reed. Oh, is that the Reed brothers? Oh man, the Reed brothers of Wyoming. A 10-2 season for the Cowpokes. A great year all around. Even no matter the result here, there's a big sack. Sam Martin brings them down. It'll be 4th and 18. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
I gotta turn you up. Hello. Welcome to the call. I think they can pick you up. Say some stuff.
Hello, live stream.
Yeah, they should be able to pick you up. Perfect. All right. We got nothing better to talk about. I wouldn't be... Normally, I'd be complaining that this game looks like it's not going to end up being that... It's going to be pretty one-sided. Ooh, good return by Bell. Normally, I'd be a bit upset by that. Honestly, I'm fine with it being a more one-sided game this time.
Yep.
Especially because of how terribly, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it, Illinois played awful against Michigan State. That was a terrible performance.
Yeah.
And that means the top 4 are out, or at least 3 of the top 4 are gone.
Which means that potentially the championship game will be Boise State against USC.
Boise State USC is a good choice. LSU and Virginia Tech could be in the conversation. Oklahoma State could still be in the conversation. You could even say, there's a throw. Ooh, good catch by Evan Davis. First down, Broncos. I think if the committee looks at it, a loss in double overtime to Colorado is probably a better loss than Tulane or even Oregon at this point. I would wager the Trojans are the odd-end favorites to take the second spot in the Natty, but don't be surprised if it ends up going to an Oklahoma State or an LSU.
Where's the championship game this year?
It should be in Glendale this season.
Babe, so that's like a good West Coast side for 2 West Coast teams. Vote.
The Pac-10 could try and capture its second straight national championship.
But we also have LSU, who did not have a really...
Oh, there's a good throw. Steps out of bounds. I'll be back in a second.
So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all enjoying this. We're
Yates
going to
will
have much
step
more
back.
like this for the bowl games.
Rolling, fires, touchdown, Evan Davis. The Broncos get their second of the game. The Broncos would be the second team from the Mountain West to win the national championship. BYU did it, of course, in 2019. The Broncos have come close several times. They've had several undefeated seasons, namely in 2006 and 2009, but they've never won a national championship outright. Can they do it this year?
Have you done the Southland Championship game yet?
No.
So we might have a chance for 2 undefeated teams this season, depending if
We
Stephen
do
Austin-
have Southland. We do have the Southland. That's right. Stephen F. Austin is still unbeaten. They play Southeastern Louisiana.
And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2.
We might actually have time. I think we'll wrap. I think up next will be the WAC championship, and then we'll see how far we can get into the NCAA 08 championship games. Sterling Reed will get 4 on the play. Here's 2nd and 6 for Wyoming. Play action, Reed finds the receiver. Tommy Evans, 4-yard gain, 3rd and 2.
And we also have the Missouri Valley, so we can move like some of those games to tomorrow.
We have the Southland and Missouri Valley and the Sun Belt. I think that's 3.
And the WAC.
The WAC will do next. We should be able to, depending on how fast this game and how fast the WAC game goes, we may or may not be able to play some of those games tonight. And good run for the Pokes inside the 30. Here's the throw, caught. Tremaine Pryor, 1st down. Now if Boise loses, what happens?
That'll be tough.
Here's the heave to the end zone. Oh, what a catch. Deion Smith. Touchdown, Wyoming.
I think if Boise loses, the championship game would be USC against LSU.
The 2004 Bowl. Wyoming's last WAC championship was their only WAC or Mountain West championship, pardon me. Their last one was back in 2000, the 2nd ever Mountain West championship. Meanwhile, Boise State has basically made the championship game their pseudo home. They've played in 5 of the last 7 Mountain West championship games. As there's a big throw, 1st down to James Smith. Six of the last 9. And this is their 7th overall appearance, the most by far since the conference started the championship format back in 2011. The throw. Ooh, what a catch on the sideline by Travis Garcia. 1st down, Broncos. The handoff to Javari Johnson puts 3 up. On the board for, puts 3 yards up for the Broncos. 2:52 in the half. Here's the run for Yates. 1st down. Now the question we got to talk about is who wins the Heisman. Looking over the Heisman finalists once again. Jermaine Brown, Mason Booth, Javari Johnson, Trey Justice. Oh, pardon me. We got a run there. Touchdown, Boise. Cameron Yates puts it in on the 14-yard TD run. Mason Booth, Javari Johnson, Trey Justice, Avery McKay, and Terrence Noel. McKay, Noel, they are for TCU and Oregon respectively. They weren't playing this week. All 4 of the others were. Jermaine Brown lost with UConn. Mason Booth lost with Oklahoma State. Trey Justice lost to Georgia Tech, and Javari Johnson is the only one who hasn't played, or who, well, he's currently playing right now. The question is, will championship week affect who wins the Natty, or who wins the Heisman?
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. They go with the run. Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
Nick Brown, the coach for Boise, nominated for Coach of the Year. And there's a sack. Mark Thomas brings down the quarterback. Cameron Yates, a multi-award nominee for the Maxwell Award, as well as... Oh, pardon me, he's not nominated for the Davey O'Brien. He is a Maxwell nominee, though. Gerald Cleveland, the punter for Boise, nominated for the Ray Guy Award. Javari Johnson, the multi-award nominee, nominated for the Walter Camp, the Doak Walker, and, of course, the Heisman. 3rd and 17. Backed up in their own red zone. And he's brought down again. He's an up punt from their own end zone. The punt's away. Scooped up, taken to the 50 to the 40. I get to the 40. I get inside about the 40-yard line. Oh, pressure coming. He'll get rid of it in time. Big first down for James Smith. Everybody always talks about Boise State and how dominant they've been, in spite of where they come from. But it seems in recent years, everyone's catching up to them now. You've had teams have amazing runs like Utah, New Mexico State, TCU, BYU. You can even say BYU surpassed them by actually winning a natty. And that's the one thing that's evaded the Broncos. And a good performance here puts them in position to do just that. I'll throw the end zone. Touchdown, James Smith. And some more points for Boise. And that should put them in cruise control at this point. And since I have the chance now, I got to talk about some of the games that have happened through these streams. We already talked about Illinois, Michigan State. Michigan State ending the longest drought for a Big Ten title, still currently active in the Big Ten, winning their first since 1994. The longest, I think the longest active drought in the Big Ten today is now Minnesota. Pressure coming, he'll throw it short, caught. Michael Stuckey will get a yard. It would be Minnesota. They shared the Big Ten title with Ohio State in 2001. Or pardon me, 2000. Ohio State played for a national championship. They lost to Oregon State.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14.
Minnesota will win the Rose Bowl over USC.
Innovation, then sucks. David Pollock and I here in the studio.
As here we are at halftime.
Just happened in your game.
A dominant performance so far by the Broncos. The only dominant performance any top 5 team has had today, or in this weekend at all.
Good job on trying to maintain an aggressive mindset. They haven't forced the ball in the
Even though USC won, it was not by much.
throughout the week, it's still hard to do. It's hard to execute. And being able to see what you see on the defensive side of the football and adjust to it offensively. How about protecting the quarterback so he's not getting hit from the blind side, fumbling the ball,
166 passing yards to 43.
tight to their body, not giving it away. So, between running backs, receivers, and quarterbacks, offensive linemen block
This is what you expect from a top 5 team. I don't know what the other teams have had a problem with. On that, how about Temple?
I'm looking to see which team has that decided schematical advantage.
Temple blowing out UConn with a huge defensive performance in the snow. Virginia Tech on a walk-off bomb. They win their 3rd in a row.
And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set for the second half. Sends it sailing downfield.
And Colorado, in a double overtime upset, beats Oklahoma State. What's your biggest game this week, or this weekend, Danny?
Well, I'm happy UCF won at least. That was a big upset for the Knights.
In the game I will forever affectionately call the Safety Bowl.
Yep.
UCF's corner ran the wrong way for a safety, and it didn't even matter as they beat Memphis. Johnson will get 3 on the run. Ohio winning the MAC title over Central Michigan. We mentioned USC. LSU captures their 2nd in a row over Georgia Tech. It's 31-23. Wyoming just intercepted the Broncos. They're about to try and tie this game. They're down 8. Pressure coming, he'll throw it deep! Incomplete, he can't stay in bounds.
Play if the throw was just a little bit more on target.
The throw. Intercepted!
He just made a huge play right there. He knew what was coming all along.
And now Boise can try and ice this game.
Longhorn.
The throw. 5-yard gain, 1st down. Wyoming's going to run out of timeouts. And that's the last timeout for the Cowboys. And Boise State can breathe a sigh of relief. 2-yard gain to Johnson. Their first Big Ten title since 1994, regardless.